No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we're in here tapped in with my man, TommyGunz. How you feeling?
Chilling like a villain, man. They know it's popping. The Fly Baby Mama's been tapping in. I'm feeling like myself today.
Hey, me and a lot of other people feel pretty strongly that you're basically destined, if things keep going well, if you keep pushing this line, if you keep going up, that you're going to be one of the biggest rappers out of Southern California. Although
Central California.
Central, okay, so you're far enough north.
Down south. You're
far enough north that it counts as Central California. So what's the dividing line?
The dividing line
is Bakersfield, right?
From Bakersfield all the ways up until Stockton. We'll claim Stockton too.
You're gonna claim
Central Valley.
I feel like Stockton is Northern California though. Like we always refer to it as
past Stockton, yeah, but Stockton. Nah, my homies got family out there. They be going over there. That's still Central Valley. Stockton.
You're just trying to lock down Stockton because they're hot right now. You're like, no, we want to take credit for that shit too.
Shout out to J-Bo, man. That's who tapped in.
Hell yeah.
Cracking with the kid.
No, man. J-Bo's the GOAT right now. He's people always ask me, like, who's the hottest like rapper coming out of California? I'm like, unfortunately, he's 6 hours north of California. Wait, but so how far past Bakersfield are you?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. So that's why in my mind, you're still kind of Southern. But Palm Springs doesn't count as Southern California?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't hear of Palm Springs until I met Blanco 15.
Exactly, because you and him, I got introduced to you guys together through DJ Flip, and I figured that you guys were from the same place. And at first, when he did his interview,
because he has a P.
Well, I don't know. I just figured that you guys were together. You seemed like you were super tight. So like at first, when I met you guys, I was like telling Flip, I'm like, yo, I want to do an interview with them together. And he was like, yo, Tommy's like kind of trying to do his own thing because he feels like his story is like totally separate. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hey, but everyone does be telling me that they think that we known each other for hella months, but little do they know we just met off the rap shit. Me, him, and P-Face all met at the same day in the same studio at the same time. They just put the camera on us, boom. And we went viral. Everyone was saying like, what? That fool's black, he's white, he's Mexican.
It feels like there's some kind of energy there, that you guys are all kind of coming up around the same time, doing things a little bit different
All
swag.
around the same age.
Yeah. And,
like 20 years old.
I feel like it's cool to see DJ Flip because I've seen him experience a bunch of success during the SoundCloud era, and I've seen him just like keep grinding, and then to see him kind of like popping out and having a bunch of success with you guys is pretty dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to DJ Flip, man.
For sure. Okay, so tell me a little bit about where exactly you grew up and what it was like.
All right, it's like in the middle of, exactly the middle of California, right there in the middle of Fresno and Bakersfield. Everyone knows Fresno, everyone knows Bakersfield. So whenever I'm out here and I tell people where I'm from, I don't even say Pixley. I say, I'm from a place close to Bakersfield because I know when they hear Bakersfield, they're going to recognize it.
Right.
That's how small it is. If I just say Pixie, I'm going to have to waste 10 minutes explaining what the it is.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Hey, believe me, I'm from New Hampshire. So I always got to say, I'm like 45 minutes outside of Boston until a lot of people are like, oh, okay.
Then they get the area.
Kind of makes sense. All right,
Other than that, they'll be clueless.
Yeah, no. I mean, people are just clueless about like just different parts of California in general. Like if you're from LA, you ain't really thinking about outside LA too much. And so I kind of feel the same way for like all the major areas.
Yeah, because if I'm keeping it G, whenever me and my homies talk about LA, we consider like all of this LA. Like, you know how everybody be like the IE, the SGV, or whatever, the Valley and this and that? We just be saying LA, huh? As soon as we cross that grapevine, you're in LA too. We just be like LA.
Nah,
you're in LA. We text you, you're in LA. That could be anywhere.
But then dudes from LA are like, no, I'm not from LA. I'm from Watts. I'm from Compton.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm from Long Beach. Like all these places that like, if you're from not here, then you're kind of like lumping all these things together. You know,
I'm learning right now.
To the rest of the country, Snoop Dogg is a LA rapper.
Yeah,
he's from Long Beach, but who gives a? He's a LA rapper as far as they're concerned.
That's true as fuck.
Even for me, I'm not like to me. Long Beach, it's too close. It's a half hour on the freeway. It's the same shit.
That's just nice out there too.
Oh yeah, super nice. Love Long Beach. But okay, so where you were growing up though, like, would you describe it as like a nice place, or was it pretty run down from your earliest days?
Nah, that shit's small, man. That shit like if you search it up right now, you'll be shocked. The population like 3,000. Oh, shout out to Lush. That fool passed by my hood.
He did.
He said that after the mic check, he seen it. He was like, he was on his way to do some shit out there, and he was like, I'm gonna stop in Pixley. And he said he drove through there, and he was like, man, it looks crazy out there. Like,
yo, you are a hardcore Lush One supporter. I've noticed that because I was watching another interview with you, and you were showing him a bunch of love too.
That was a loke.
But I mean, he's gonna be so happy you said that. No, you say loke about a lot of stuff that is not literally loke related.
I'm glad you peeped that. Basically, check it out like this.
You call a lot of
all
things
the highlights,
loped
if you
out.
catch me lying and this and that. If I say I'm a loke, just don't even ask no more because that's just my excuse to get out of anything.
It's only confusing though because you are black and from a Hispanic gang. So then when you start saying lokes and stuff, we start thinking like, oh, is he kind of talking in Crip language?
Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean by that? Like I'm a loke, like loked out, like you young turned
crazy,
yeah, just young and turned. Like I don't give a fuck.
No, I get it. But okay, so growing up out there though, like were both of your parents around, or what was the family dynamic like?
Nah, my family like everybody spread out differently. Like my mom passed away, and then my dad dipped. I don't know. I just grew up with my grandma. Basically, my grandma and my mom's best friend. She took care of me. I was fortunate enough to get swooped up by my mom's best friend that had kids with my real mom's nephew.
Really?
So all of her kids were my blood cousins, but she was not my real mom.
So your mom passed away at what age?
When I was 10.
When you were 10?
When I was 10 years old.
And did you guys have a really strong relationship before that?
I'd say hell yeah, but I got taken, from foster care. I was in foster care.
And then was your dad was your dad loked out? Because it sounds like
I don't even know. That was
if he just did.
Everyone be surprised that when I say I'm half black, half Mexican, they think my dad's black, but it's not. It's actually the opposite. My dad's don't speak no English.
Oh, really?
I never talked to my dad. How me and you are talking right now? I never talked to my dad like this before.
Are you serious?
What's cracking? What are you doing? Like, I never talked to that forever like
that. But wait, so you got a black mom and a dad who's a Mexican guy that can't speak English, but how the hell did they end up having a kid together?
I know everybody be wondering that.
Just off the vibes?
No, my mom's bilingual. My mom.
Oh, okay.
She speaks Spanish too. She used to work at the school.
Holy shit.
She was working at the school, so you gotta speak both languages.
Okay. So, but was like, would you consider yourself to have undergone like a huge amount of trauma when you were a young kid, losing your mom and your dad not being around, or were you generally like pretty content with being with your grandma?
It felt like so normal to me. I don't know why. It didn't start hitting until like around recently, I guess you'd say. Just not hitting, just the realization like that ain't normal.
Just because you were around so many other kids that were dealing with tough family situations as well.
That too, and just I didn't know it was like to the point where you're just a kid and you're so innocent, you just don't even know. You know what I mean?
No, there's a lot of stuff like that. Yeah.
I would never be like too sad about it or this and that.
So did you go through a lot of suffering in the transition from living with your mom to living with your grandma and her friend or whatever?
That's what I'm saying. It felt so natural. I feel like my story ain't as sad as most people because I've been in foster care since I was 3 months, bro.
Really?
3 months old. So it wasn't like I got took from my mom and I was right there crying like, oh, my mom.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what the going on. You get me? I learned all this that I'm telling you when I was probably like 8.
But how do you end up in foster care at 3 months? Was your mom just kind of living a wild lifestyle? Yeah. Okay.
Type shit.
And so she was kind of going back and forth, like she would have you for a while.
Basically, foster care I was not supposed to be around her or whatever. But the lady that got me, her best friend, every summer, you know how you got 2 months off of school? She would be a G and drive me to Corcoran, and I would go see my mom for 2 months, and she'll drop me off. So I would live with my mom for 2 months. She'll take me to church. She'll be doing hella cool ass shit, like regular ass shit. And I just remember every time she would be mobbing around, she had like a big ass tank with her and shit. Cause she every time I would see her, she had those things in her nostrils. She was sick.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? So every time I would see her, it would just be kind of like weird. Like, I don't know. I know she loved me because she would always be on my ass. She'd be capping on me like, or if I didn't listen to her and I would do something, she would lay on her bed and she couldn't really get up vicious. She had the tanks. She had a little BB gun. She would shoot my ass.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. Like I'll be like, she don't listen. I'll just feel like the little plastic ones though, shoot me in the ass. Boom. I feel that shit like, what the?
Holy shit, that's adapting right there. Like, well, I can't get up, so I got to do something. Like, you ever? There's an old Simpsons episode. You probably ain't seen the Simpsons like that. But he's got like a like to pick stuff up. He's got like the claw thing.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
It's kind of like that, but like the BB gun gets it done. Okay. Were you always kind of like a happy, confident kid, or were you? Is this kind of just who you are now? Because I feel like you have a lot of energy about you. You got a good personality.
I'm gonna keep it G. I always been shy my whole life. That's what's crazy. It's literally just this rap shit that made me like, well, basically it was me rapping in front of my older homie. Like, basically my big homie was like my inspiration, I guess you could say. So
what's his name?
His name's Junebug. Shout out to Junebug from the hood, man. That fool knows what's cracking. But basically when he confirmed that the rap shit was good, it just made me feel like, I don't know how to explain it, like a superstar, I guess you could say. Because this is the fool that knows I do everything. So all these haters out here, everyone that don't support me, I could give a my big homie said it's solid. So that's where all this confidence came from, because he knows he knows what's cracking with me for real. So if he says that I'm good, then I'm good. You know what I mean?
But was it the first thing that you were ever really good at? Rapping? Like, was that the first thing you ever got a lot of positive feedback for? Because I feel like for a lot of people, it's kind of like that. Sports too. Okay.
Yeah, sports. I used to play football. Everybody knows what's up. Basketball, everything.
Okay. So you were pretty talented?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But did you ever think you were going to take it real seriously and go to college and play?
I did, actually. That's what's crazy. I did think that.
Oh, okay.
I had a Huddle account. My freshman year, I have highlight tapes on the fucking Huddle. I was one of them fools. If you play sports and you got Huddle, you know what's up. If you got a highlight tape, you had to create it yourself. Ain't no one's gonna do that for you. Ain't no one's gonna do that shit for you. You got to go through like 3 hours of footage, picking every time you caught the ball.
Damn, so you made your own highlight reel, huh?
Yeah.
That's dope. But when did that dream start to fall apart?
Whenever I started smoking bud.
Oh, really? That killed it for you? That killed your...
I'm gonna keep it G. It's weird. Like, it started off like I started smoking the bud, right? And then I started smoking. I would be like, damn, I'm smoking throughout school. But then when it was time for practice, summer camp, I would be right there doing everything else with everyone else. But I was getting high. You get me? We're like in 7th, 8th grade. No one's getting high like that. I'm getting high. I'm rolling the backwood like this. You get me? So when I'll pull up to practice, I'll be sometimes throwing up. Like, you know, when you're out of shape and then you just try to go hike, you're going to throw the up. Where if you just get into an intense fight and you haven't worked out, you fools know when you're adrenaline rushing too much, you just throw up. You don't even know why. You run hella fast, you just throw up.
No, that is real shit.
And then after that, basically I got addicted to the weed. Then I would go home and then I would see all the homies posted on the blog. That's when I was figuring out like what sureños are, what essays are. Momming around and I would see those who's posting like who got the bud. I like bud. Who got bud? Those sureños posted down the block right there. Let me go with them.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like the bud took me off. Like it was literally the bud though.
So did you like you had the belief that you had to work hard, pursue sports, and that was how you were going to make it in life? And then you slowly started to realize like, well, shit, I don't got to work hard. I could just chill the fuck out and hang out with the homies.
That's when you're in the 8th grade, you think you make a life decision because your ass ain't paying no bills, you ain't paying no rent. You're a kid. You're like, man, I'm going to just smoke bud.
Yeah, no, that's real. I've seen a lot of people kind of go through that transformation or talk about that for sure. But, okay, so you wouldn't say that you were like fascinated by the streets from a young age, or were you?
Nah, not by the streets. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't. I was literally fascinated by sports. Like ever since I was a little ass kid. I'll be in the streets playing football with all my older cousins in the street though, like in the concrete, playing tackle football in the concrete. But it was when you're out there,
tackle on the concrete.
Yeah, but it was like, how do I say this? Fuck, this shit's gonna probably go viral as fuck. But when you when you with black people and they're doing shit, they try to do it the best ever, bro. Like they're not gonna let nothing. Like basically, it sounds vicious, tackle on the concrete, but no one was getting tackled because everyone was trying to do the best juke move. Like fools were hardly getting caught. Everyone was actually good as. I'm a kid though. These fools are older, but.
Because I'm picturing tackling somebody for real on the concrete.
Yeah, but they were just, it just happened. The fool with the ball was so swift, he wasn't getting tackled. You get me? Right. Everyone was out there just like showing out.
So, okay, but you are half black, half Mexican. So at what point did you decide, like were you around black gangs or was it all Mexican shit around?
I was not even around no gangs. I was just around black people though. Like my mom's black. I was raised in a black household. I know everything. I know those spices those who's got in the cabinets. I know how I know how it feels to grow up black, like dead ass.
Right, but
then my homies are Mexican.
But you were drawn to the Mexican dudes who were hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was?
Because I moved to Pixley.
And that was just what was around.
All the kids that are right there, they're all gang banging. Everybody's related to someone.
Right, and so like, were they super serious about shit? Did you get put on?
Yeah.
You gotta get
knows what's up, man.
You gotta get put on story or what?
I don't. I got a put on story, but my put on story basically just listen to my music, man. Straight up.
Wait, what? Oh, so you talk about it in the music?
I talk about if you could just go listen to my music, you'll hear everything. Like,
okay,
don't let nothing go over your head. If you ever hear any song by me ever with my name attached to it, just listen to it good. Like, I don't waste no time in the studio. I'm telling you, I'll be saying shit that makes you like second guess or just lingo that no one ever understands.
Right.
Because everybody says like, I don't hear it myself, but I talk like normal. I'm black. I look black, but I talk like myself. Like everybody says I talk like I got an accent or whatever, but I'm literally just being myself. Like nothing stops me from being myself. I may look this and that, but I can act so cool and be in these interviews and be doing this and that because I'm solid in my hood. I don't have to. I already got all the face tats. I already got everything. Now I could literally just be like regular guy. Right. You know what I'm saying? I could smoke this blunt here. I don't have to be in my neighborhood doing this and that.
What the people can't see it on camera right now, but it says Pixelonero.
Pixel,
yeah. So is that the combination of Pixley where you're from, and then
it's just like Pixelonero, like you're from Pixley, a Pixelonero, like.
Oh, okay, that's just a dude from there. Okay.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire Netto. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's basically what that means, from Pixley.
I'm gonna ride with that. That's very cool. I like it.
All the homies know what's up. They add that Edo to like everything.
Definitely. So, okay, what age was that though when you really started hanging out like that?
When I really started hanging out, like 14, I ain't gonna lie.
14. So how long until you dropped out of school?
I dropped out of school when I was probably like 16. I had a baby when I was 15 years old.
Really?
Yeah, my daughter's 5 years old right now. Her name's Everly.
Was it with a random chick or someone you were in a serious relationship with?
It was my girl through all high school. I didn't have that high school experience where I was all these hoes and doing this. Now I was with the same girl in high school, got her pregnant. Basically, damn, this shit's a trip. This shit gonna go viral right here. When I got my first taste of pussy, when I lost my virginity, I got her pregnant.
The first time?
The first time, like,
holy shit.
Dead ass, bro. My first time hitting it, I was like, damn, this is gonna be my girl, everything. You know what I'm saying? I made the baby mama my first day I got to high school, bro.
See, I like a guy with commitment.
Dead ass,
you know?
on it, man.
Fuck running around in the streets with all these random scallywags. Just find one girl, her one time, and have one baby. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the singularity right there. I like it. But okay, did that change your life a lot, or did you get really involved as a dad? Or
yeah, hell yeah. She knows what's up. Like, I can still call her right now. Everything's good. Like, you see how I be out here doing all this and with all these females and this and that. You wonder how I'm still mentally good.
Yeah.
Because she knows it's cracking night. She remembers all those nights. She'll wake me up at 3 a.m. I'll make the bottle. I'll never say no. I never said no to changing the diaper. I never said no to changing the bottle. I never been that fool trying to go to sleep even though I got shit to do in the morning. Be like, tell the baby to shut the fuck up. That's some burn ass shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't see it all.
that's your one kid though?
Yeah, that's my one kid.
How often you see him?
As much as I want, but when I be out here on this road, that shit gets hectic.
Okay,
man.
so but when you're in your hometown, it's cool.
Oh yeah, when I'm in my hometown, I can call her whenever. That's what I'm saying. She has that certain level of respect for me because she knows I'm good dad. You know, you can't take that away from no one. Like, she would probably feel guilty her damn self if she did that because she knows it's cracking.
I saw a story that went viral about there's this dude Dave Portnoy who owns Barstool Sports, and he said that like his wife that he was with when he was broke, when he was struggling trying to make it, that now that he's super rich, he's like damn near a billionaire. His wife has access to his bank account still, even though they haven't been together for mad years.
What?
Would you allow your baby mama to have access to your bank account?
Damn, if I'm keeping it G.
Can you trust her like that?
If I'm keeping it G, I feel like I could.
Right.
Straight up.
Really?
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it G. Straight up. No matter how many hoods I lose, straight up. She would do that.
I feel like
I don't think she would do me grimy.
I feel like
what I mean?
most of the people out there can't really relate to that.
I think she got too much respect for me. She would not do that.
But the thing is that this fool is so rich that if the girl wants to go on a $50,000 shopping spree, I don't think he's not missing it. And he trusts her enough to not like OD and go crazy and steal 20 million from him. Now. But if she took 20 million, it wouldn't be that big a deal to him.
It's his ex-wife now?
Yeah.
Nah, bro's burnt.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Because like, what if she just has a bad day? What if she becomes a smoker? He knows her well enough to know that that's probably not going to happen.
Paying for other foods' habits. No, that's not going to happen. No.
Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so do you start getting in trouble at what age do you start getting arrested and shit?
16.
What'd they get you for?
For whooping somebody's ass.
Just a random fight?
Nah, hell nah. It wasn't even me. It was me and my homeboy type shit, like some burnt out shit. I can't even really. Well, I could get into detail about it, but just to break it down, imagine some fool that used to be your homie, and then he starts kicking it with some fools that you know that you're getting into it, and you're like, why are you hanging out with them people? And then it gets to the point where now they're saying stuff, and they're disrespecting kids, and they're saying stuff about your kid. Over with.
And your homie's just kicking it with them like it's all good?
No, my homie's the one that says the shit.
Oh, what?
Like, he just turned to straight up on me. Like, I don't know how to explain.
And not even for a real reason, he just did it?
Not even really for a real reason.
Because it was convenient?
No, it's because I whooped his cousin ass first.
Oh, shit.
I be in my town whooping ass.
So, is there a lot of drama where you're from?
Hell yeah, everybody knows what's up. But in my town, it's pretty cool right there, though. Like, my town's small. We run the town. There ain't no northern hoods in my town. There's no other homie hoods in my town. My whole town is my hood.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You know how people be like, oh, I'm going to the hood. It's like a block or some shit. Mine's the whole town. You could be at the post office. That's my hood right there. But does I'll post up outside the post office. You get me?
Does that open the door for there to be like beef in between your hood because it's so big?
No, I wouldn't. It's not even big. That's my point. Like, the population is like 3,000, so it's easy to run. Like, most people will probably cap on it. Oh, there's nothing to be bragging about. But I run the whole hood. Like, everybody knows it's cracking. Or not, I run the whole hood. We run the whole hood. Like, SSP, there's only one hood in my town, and there's SSP.
Right.
Straight up. There ain't no mix. We never had to run into no mix of enemies going to the stores. You get what I'm saying? We mob town like a G.
So when you're home, super comfortable, no problems.
As soon as I go anywhere outside of there, that's where the story gets tricky. Everybody
it,
knows there's North Daniels out there. Yeah, who gives a I still go grocery shopping. I still do this and that. I still buy my backwoods.
Because I feel like when it comes to LA, there's a bunch of people from LA, rappers and stuff, who talk all this shit about Northerners. But in my opinion, a lot of them have probably never even seen a Northerner in real life. It's just kind of
They've
this
been
like
to prison.
Yeah, for sure. But is that like a real thing that you've encountered or whatever? Or is it just a situation?
What do you mean, like people telling me that?
Well, like running into people from up north, because you are in the Central Valley, so I'm sure there's more exposure than down in Southern California.
Oh, what do you mean, like rappers and shit ran into people, or are you just saying like, have I got into it or whatever?
I mean, rappers or just in general?
Nah, I haven't run into no rappers.
Okay.
I just became a rapper myself.
Right. It's just wild to imagine that there's that many people that you got to kind of avoid, or I guess not avoid, but
not avoid.
But it's an issue if you see them.
But I do stay on toes. I will admit that.
But do you think that closes doors for you career-wise? That there's all these people who might be into your music that can't really with it?
Nah, I just feel like these fools are not making good enough music, so I could literally play with this shit at this point, and them hating on me for playing with it, it's just making me more viral. So they're just putting themselves more back. Slow and steady wins the race.
Okay.
Straight up, you see how I've been doing all this and that. Man, it's me and my manager right here.
You think I'm bugged out for doing interviews with all them and having them come down to LA?
Nah, because you're doing your Thug Thizzle. Like,
we did like 3 or 4 of those last year.
Why? And you get what I mean? Like, you're doing your Thug Thizzle and they come. Why are they coming? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They came to the interview. Like, when you come to the interview, you know it's cracking already.
I felt like it was really no big deal until one of them went and shot a video in Lefty's neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, see, that's burn shit. That
was a little awkward.
That's out of this, but I'm just saying, fools can't complain when they came on the interview, too. They know what this interview is about. They know what's up with this.
Right.
It's just to be your damn self. Like, this internet is just to play with. Like, these cameras right here, you fools can't see, but there's fucking 5 cameras in my face right now. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just talking shit. Dead ass. Like, I could be myself. How I told you, I have the right to just be myself. I don't talk like, oh, I'm on the dead homies, cuz. Like, you see how that's how, you think how I would look, how I would talk? No, I talk like goofy as like my voice kind of high pitched, like, cause I'm being myself. I'm not forcing shit.
Yeah.
I get around the bitches, I still talk like this. I still be myself.
I just like
everyone be like gravitating to me, bro. Walk.
Yeah.
I just had an interaction with the old lady in the mall right now. I was showing her my music. She was like, "Who are those people on your pants? Are they good people or bad people?" And I was like, "Man, this is El Chapo and fucking Pablo Escobar right here." And then they're like, I was like, I didn't even know what I said. I was like, they're bad. I was like, they're bad people, but I'm good people. I was like, I'm good though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's something about you.
She was
that
like, El
just
Chapo
feels
don't
like,
sound bad. She was like, El Chapo sounds like a bad guy. Who's that?
It feels like you have the personality to draw in a fan base, and even on like a small level, like the young Mexican dudes who work here and shit. I just see how excited about your shit that they are.
Shout out to the Edgar.
The Edgar boys, yeah. Some very good boys right there. They put me onto a lot of shit.
The homie out there is the level 5 boss, Edgar, the final boss.
Which one, Stefan? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out which one's the final boss.
Walk in here, watch.
So wait, okay. you got a song where you say, "I hate to say it, but I'm into it with blacks." That was like one of the first lyrics I heard that really stood out to me.
Call me slipping.
And I was just like, "Damn, that's like funny as that you would
know
just
that whole story I just explained.
Yeah,
about that fool. He was black. That guy was black.
Oh,
okay. Where I'm from, so much Northerners. You don't think there'd be black fools that just be like, I want to be from Northern Hood too. It's just coincidence. It wasn't like that whole race. It was like, if you're from where I'm from, you understand. You're from Tulare County, man. Be on your pivot. You don't know who's related to who, but.
So that's like the number one conflict is just between blacks and Mexicans in general. It's like the blacks don't beef with the blacks and the Mexicans don't beef with the Mexicans so much.
In my hood, I got one black homie, and that's because he's from my hood.
Okay.
He's my older homie. Other than that, and he's my older homie, so I don't really see him like that. Be doing his thing, working hard, taking care of the fam as he should. But other than that, I have no black friends, bro, in my town.
Really?
Dead ass. When we take a picture, I'm the only one that looks like me. Straight up. That shit's so small out there, man. Like, and I'm popping now. Like,
but do you feel like
I'm glad I got the chance to do this shit because basically, like, I think of it like this: like, y'all is gonna make the right person famous. You get what I'm saying?
But do you culturally feel like you're Mexican at this point? Like when you hang out with black dudes down here in LA, do you feel almost like close to them?
I would not have put my commitment to it if I did not. Like, hell yeah, I feel love there. Like, I feel more love than I felt. Like how I told you, I never talked to my dad like this. I talked to my older homie like this. You get what I'm saying? And they laced me up for real. That's why I move how I move.
I mean,
I could be whoever I want. I have the right to be whoever I want.
Okay, I was with somebody the other day, and we were watching your videos, and somebody said to me, they're like, "You know why he's gonna win, right?" And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because he's half black." And they're like, "Blacks just got the swag, like, you know, Mexicans cool, like they do their thing." But historically, in California, 90% of the popular rappers have been black, probably more than that. And then it's like, I don't know. Do you agree with that assessment that that's like a big part of like why? Because it's like you like represent as a Mexican. You are that, but then you also have the black part of you, which apparently is the part that makes great music and has a little bit of that. I don't know what the how I could possibly say this without pissing people off, but
and then I hit the county
some
jail.
swag to you.
And then I hit the county jail and I'm running Hispanic.
Yeah. Is that awkward in any way?
Nah. My homies never treated me different. That's what I love. Like, they treated me like, what? This fool wants to hang out with us? Hell yeah, bring him type shit. It was not like, no, oh, he has to prove himself extra. Like, none of that. I'm literally a homie. Like, that's why I'm like this. I talk like everybody else in my town. We be speaking Spanglish and shit, like some Pixley ass shit, you know? I'm from Pixley. Like, if you see the way I move, bro, I'm from Pixley.
But so there's no, when you get locked up, there's no black dudes who are like kind of upset about the fact that you're from Mexican hood, or
Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah, they do.
But they can't really do nothing to you because of the racial difference, and they don't want to spark off that tension, or?
If I'm being honest, yes, that is the answer. That's exactly why they won't.
Right, because there's a lot of solidarity between the Mexicans in there. So if somebody wanted to you, it would probably be a very, very big issue.
And it's not like that either. Like when you're in jail, you can't really talk shit. Like fools know, like that shit don't slide, or at least for us. When I say us, you know what I mean. But we don't be doing the shit talking. If you see some lame or something, you can't be in there and be like, oh, you're lame. Like now you're getting your ass whooped for even looking dumb like that. Act like a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So don't think when you go to jail, people be literally in there throwing up gang signs and dissing their ops with gang signs. All that is out the window when you go to jail. Right. Dead ass, you go to jail and you already, they took your rights away. And then if you're a gang member, they add 10 more things you can't do. 10 more rules to your list. Like you got to be like a soldier. So that's part of why people aren't really like gang banging in there, is because it's like super strict that you can't do that. Yeah, like if you really gang banging, like, and you politicking for real, that shit's a hard knock life. And everyone tries to act like it's G, but that should be, man, you know that you be going through it. Right. No, but a person like me, you just have fun with it and do this and that, and me now I'm going up. That shit's crazy, man. So when you've been locked up, you don't feel like you have to get on some tough shit? You feel like you can just be a chill, low-key guy? Hell yeah. That's how you don't get your ass whooped. Keep your mouth shut and talk when you're spoken to in there. Don't be in there trying to be main character. You see how I be out here flashy? You think I'll be like that in jail? Hell no. No? You're trying to fit in, just be like a soldier in there? Basically. That's to sum it up. Just fit in. Listen and don't break the rule, because as soon as you do, everyone knows you're getting dealt with. I don't see why people still get into it in jail, man. Like, don't even go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop fucking up. What is the point of going to jail? Then you get out and do the same shit. Like, and I do that shit, bro. And I'm telling you straight up, I'm telling all the kids this and that. That shit is not fun, bro. Whenever you're sitting in that holding cell and it'd be like 6 hours, they tell you, I'll be right back in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I'll be right back. They don't come back in 20 minutes. They come back in 6 hours. Like, all the real G's, they be out there, you know damn well you be cold in there, and you know you be thinking like, I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have done this better. I should have ran. Like, that's real shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, real ass shit when I'm sitting on the phone and I'm like, damn, I wish I could go home right now. I can't go home. That's the shit that all the gangsters ain't gonna tell you, bro. Right. When they're sitting in there for 6 hours straight, what they're gonna get out and tell you is, man, I was in there for 6 hours straight. That shit was nothing. But nigga, they know they were not in there for 6 hours. You ain't got no cell phone. What are you doing for those 6 hours? Staring at the wall and thinking about your whole life. Thinking about how much better it is on the outside with some freedom. Of just, damn. Because you just have so much freedom in the world, you know? I would be solid. It's just a food issue for me. Like, that shit's sick, man. Really? What do you eat? If there was good food in jail, then it would not be as bad. What do you like to eat? Pasta. I went viral at the Olive Garden. Shout out to Olive Garden, man. Straight up. The Flybae Mamas know what's Wait, what were you doing at Olive Garden? I didn't see that. The Flybae Mamas know what's cracking. On TikTok, the homie just recorded me like, hey, TommyGunz, what's your favorite food? Just around. Put it on TikTok. Boom. That shit blew up so random as fuck. Because you said pasta? No, I was like, pasta my favorite food, this and that. I just said some regular ass shit. I didn't even think it was gonna go up. I literally was talking. I even told him, I don't think you're supposed to. I look kind of awkward in the video because I wasn't ready. Then I was like, man, you post it. Then. I mean, if you could say some regular shit about eating pasta and have the TikTok go crazy, that's probably a pretty good sign. Now it's to the point now I could post my shoe right now and you get like 14K views on my story. Promo, tap in, $50. You see me. If you ever see me holding the camera to my face, I'm like, hey, shout out to the boom, boom. That's promo, man. Damn, okay. Shout out to the promo. That's hard. Wait, when did you start getting locked up? When I was 16. Okay. That's whenever the ruckus started and I started actually going to jail and being like, damn. But that was not even jail. It was juvenile hall. That's just not the same. And so then, because you've been locked up in LA County as well. Yeah. When did that happen? Like, when you first start coming down here? When I first started coming down here, I've been coming down here. Like, little do fools know, we will come out here and make money. Straight up. Oh, so you always been hustling? Oh, no, we'll come. Well, yeah, but I'm saying we'll come to LA. And then when we'll come to LA, we'll go to, like, plan it out. Like, we're going to go to the beach. And then we have a 3-hour drive home. That's our experience of LA. We will enjoy the LA. We're posting hella pictures. You know what I'm saying? Now it's to the point where I feel like, damn, I might as well move right here. When I go through the South Central, I don't even need the Google Maps no more. Dead ass.
Who do you connect with out here?
Whoever's clever, man. Everyone be showing me love, bro. That shit's a trip. I be coincidentally making songs with foods, and then I find out later the other food don't like the other food, but no one told me shit. You get what I'm saying? They must feel like I'm cool as man.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're not crossing any like huge lines between different
and
factions.
Everyone that I diss, who am I dissing? All those chaps out there. I'm not dissing no one right here. So if you're not bumping my shit, you gotta be a hater.
What's a chap?
Be for homies.
You always say chaps. What's a chap?
A norteño.
Oh, really? That's what they call them? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
What does chaps mean? I heard chaps mean something else though. Like a chap means like some cowboy shit or some other shit. What is it?
Remember Ralph Lauren?
What is it?
The chaps line. Oh yeah, and it's the pants that you wear when you're on a horse and shit too. Yeah.
And in Walmart they got this clothing brand. It's called Chaps. I seen that shit.
Is that the polo shit? When I was a kid, they're like, okay, you get like a polo shirt from Ralph Lauren, and they got the little horse and shit, and that shit like $60. There'd be like a cheaper version of it.
The Polo Assassin.
I don't even know, but I just remember it was like Chaps was like the cheap ass polo brand at a certain point. Oh, okay.
He's talking about that Ross polo.
Yeah, no,
Shout out
for
to
real,
Ross,
yeah.
man.
And shit, those polo shirts probably are not $60 anymore. I probably just remember them being $60 like 20 years ago. Last time I bought one.
$20.
They're like
20?
$21.99.
What the?
At Kohl's.
At Kohl's, yeah. If you go to Nordstrom's, they probably gonna hit you for the 120. I don't know. It's just my guess. Okay, so wait, but when do you get locked up in LA? What was the first time?
The first time I got locked up in LA, I think it was when was it? I think it was when we were with DJ Flip shooting that song called Free TommyGunz.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be called that. They just called it that because I got locked up in the middle of the music video.
Yeah. Wait, in the middle of the music video, where were you at? And what happened? In Burbank, yeah.
Burbank PD, man. I'm a loc, homie. I'm trying to right here push my hood and do this and that, make money. Like, that's it. These just pull up on the kid every time they see me, bro.
Bro, they got X4 out here, too. Burbank's a hot spot for people getting arrested, apparently.
It really is, though.
But you were just shooting the video, and then what? They pulled up on you and they searched you, I'm assuming?
They pulled us over, and then I just had a warrant.
Oh, there's a warrant. Okay.
I always be the nigga with the warrant, bro. I always be the one something wrong. There's never, like, a good day, but now I'm good. Now I'm straight. I got everything settled. I got my warrants. I'll be going to court. Like, I'm straight right now.
That's what's up.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, realistically, staying out of trouble is one of the most important things as a rapper. If you want to be successful as a rapper, you just got
if you want to be successful,
you got to figure out how to stay out of trouble.
If you want to be successful, you got to stay out of trouble.
So many of our favorites just get locked up at a certain point. You know, it's like, it's tough.
And somehow I'll be finding a way to mix pleasure with business, and I still get the job done because I'm a loc.
Yeah,
straight up.
You just gotta learn how to wiggle. You just gotta stay out of those situations. Know when is a good time to go outside. When you gotta lay low.
You know what I like to do though? I'll be winging everything, bruh. This winged it. Everything I wing it. Promo, wing it. Like, I don't like to know anything like, oh, this and this and that, or like learning about people's shit. You know what I do though? On the way to an interview, I literally go through the page of the fool I'm going to get interviewed by, and I scroll real quick, just boom, boom, like, how does this chair look? Like, how does this look in the back? That's all I give a about. Like, I know when I get there, the connection ain't nothing. I just ran into an old lady at the mall, like, in 3 seconds. I didn't know I was gonna see her. You get me? But you see how natural that interaction was? I know how to talk to people. Fools don't know. I used to work out of state. I was working at a Mexican restaurant, bro, and they had me in the front. Why? Fuck the face tats. I got the fucking I got the customer service on point.
Really?
Dead ass.
So you felt like people liked you in that kind of environment?
Yeah, hell yeah. They put me up there. When I started off, I was in the drive-thru on some low-key shit. Like, I wasn't shy, but I was like, man, I ain't trying to get caught slipping right here. I caught slipping, like, something happening to me, like a badass bitch seeing me and she's like, oh, this was working.
Is that how it feels?
But then it swapped to, I'm the one in the front. When you go, you know Chipotle? It was like Chipotle. You know how you walk and you tell them, I want this done. And the person says, hello, welcome to Chipotle. What would you like to eat? That was me, bruh. Dead ass at Cafe Rio.
Then you see a bad bitch and you feel like, damn, like she's not going to think I'm a joint because I'm working here.
Like, females and guys are not the same. A guy will be a rich ass millionaire, walk into McDonald's and see a beautiful ass girl and be like, damn, she looks good. I'm gonna take her up out this. Yeah. A bitch that got a foreign wig pulling up, baddie, she's not gonna see a nigga at McDonald's and say, I'm gonna change his life. She's gonna be like, broke ass nigga. Straight up, it don't work like that.
Yo, but I'm gonna be real. Like, when's the last time you feel like you went to a McDonald's and you saw like a super hot chick working there? Because if she's that hot, how the fuck is she working at the McDonald's?
Because
like,
she's down to earth. She don't give a about no rapper pulling up in the Benzo. She gonna grind and get it. Yeah. Fly bait mama. Like, the ones that doing it without no motherfucking man.
But even then, like, if she's motivated, I feel like she's gonna end up working at Lululemon or something, or like, you know, she's gonna graduate up to something a little better than McDonald's.
Shout out to Lululemon, man.
Oh, that too? All right.
If you know, then you know.
Wait, what? That's probably like a gang diss or something. You got me right there. No, you just like athletic wear.
The hoes know what's up with the. Oh.
Yo, because the Lululemon pants can make a ass that is not a BBL look like a BBL.
Like shit. I ain't trying to burn myself out too much. I'm gonna get in trouble. Nah.
Okay. But wait, so, at what point did you start rapping? Like, what motivated you to even start rapping?
This fool and Demon from 16 Letter Boy. Shout out to my boy. He's the one that put me on rap.
Yeah. Okay. Demon. I could tell you talk about him with a lot of respect.
Hell yeah, that's my boy right there. Like everybody probably thinks because we barely started popping out like a couple months ago together making music. Because when I was out of state, I basically was just out there like there was no one to gangbang on out there. I was literally making music, bro. I was writing raps, like good shit. All my shit that you see, my old shit, I was writing it like to perfection. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I knew I was gonna make it. Like that song. Deal. I wrote all that before I even got to LA. I'm in LA County posted chilling with some actresses. I was not in LA when I wrote that. I was in the Applebee's in Billings, Montana.
Yeah.
Writing that shit.
Right. So wait, so you were just like practicing for a long time before you actually got the opportunity?
I was practicing for all this right here.
Before you actually started rapping?
Oh, no. I was rapping. Basically, look, I was rapping for a little bit. I would go to the studio with these fools. I finally said, okay, I'm gonna go. And that's when I told you I was kind of nervous. It was on some like, I don't want these fools to see me like I'm rapping. Like that's kind of weird. But then my older homie was there, like, okay, and I rapped in front of him, and then everybody was saying they were with it. We posted it on Demon's page that we had. We were doing vlogs at the time. That shit was kind of popping in our area. We were in Pixie in that small town just trying to like go viral. You know, we were trying shit. We would do the hot chip challenge, and we would vlog it. Imagine a bunch of homies, like real homies, but just on some G shit. We're all in the homies' mom's crib, just trying shit, posting it for content. And then I finally just went to the studio one day, and then I rapped, and then after that, we posted it on that page, and then it got like 6K in how long? Like a month? Like 6K in 1 month. And then after that, we're like, low-key, this fool should start rapping. Basically, these fools say, like, you're half black. If you rap, they're going to be like, what does he have to say? They're like, you're black and you're spitting for us. So they're going to be like, what do you have to say? Even if you sound dumb and stupid, like, they're going to click the video. Right. They're going to see this face and be like, what the is this? Boom. And like, coincidentally like it.
If you're making like super Hispanic sounding music, it's probably only going to appeal to that audience. And I feel like with you, it's like you can kind of automatically appeal to both sides, which is a little bit difficult.
I somehow like just know I didn't know I was going to do this though, like my sound and all that. That shit just came about. Like the rhythm, how I found it, I don't even know how to explain it. Everyone says it's different because it really is different. And I actually listened when people said it to me so much that one day I went home and I actually reviewed my own music. Like I went through my whole YouTube channel. Like if I was one of y'all that don't know me, you know what I mean? I was going through my YouTube channel if I didn't even know who the I was.
Just listening to each song and thinking about how you were choosing to rap on it.
I was just thinking like when I wrote that, I just wrote it regular. I don't know how I came up with this sound. I'm not sure. Everyone says I'm trying to copy Rimbo and I'm trying to do this and that. Shout out to Rimbo. We got the feature coming in, but
oh, for real?
I don't know how to explain like how I came up with the flow.
I don't know how I would describe it either. Like who do you think were actually your influences that you were listening to?
I say all the time. You know who I say my music is a mix of? Baby Son Gorillas and Lil Travieso from Parkside.
Okay.
You know who that is?
I do not.
Lil Travieso. Everyone else know who that is when they hear it. They'll know.
Okay, I'm not deep enough in the Rasa. Lil Trav.
Basically, he's like a straight ass sureño, like banging ass music, like mixed with Baby Son Gorillas, which is like the vibe, like punchlines and this and that mixed though. So I'm rapping, I guess how you would say with the black stilo, but what am I talking about? Crack stars and lyrics for the fool. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, this fool got killed though.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to
damn, rest in peace. Damn.
Rest in peace, Lil Travi.
Oh, okay. Damn.
That was some inspiration for me for sure though. That fool was right there.
Okay.
He also gave me the confidence to want to rap.
People ever compare you to Blueface?
Nah, hell no. The Hyenas. They say act like.
Oh shit, for real?
You know, he remind me of.
You toxic like that?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Nah, you can't
really
be. Nobody's like him.
Yeah. That shit upsets me, bro. Like, fuck.
What? Like the way he acts towards girls?
No, I'm saying when girls try to.
Okay.
Like, what? Y'all think I'm like that? Like, I might as well be like that. That shit must be fun as fuck.
Yo, that's
Think
hilarious.
about it. That fool literally so G. Like, he don't lie about nothing, bro. He just be on it. Like,
I mean, think about it. Like, the pandemic hit, and he just, like, flew out a bunch of random ratchet chicks and just put them in a house, made them start boxing each other.
You know what I feel like?
Sold that shit for $50 on OnlyFans, and then basically just got into a relationship with one of them because he felt like she had potential. That's how he met Krishan.
That's true, bro.
He just flew her out to be part of this thing.
I was about to say the homie right here was saying that this fool basically I feel like what he tried to go for was the Drewski audition house.
Honestly, yeah.
That's probably what he was going for. Like he thought I was gonna be like that.
It was before that.
Drewski getting a bag off that shit. That was funny as look, man.
I watched that whole Drewski reality show.
To warm it up, whenever you're kicking it with the huz, the first thing you do is slap on some Drewski auditions, and if she don't laugh, she's evil, bro. You're an evil person. If you don't laugh at Drewski, you must be evil, bro.
Drewski got a superpower.
That was funny as
without having to do anything. He's just like, he does stuff, and sometimes I'll think about it, and I'm like, man, like, that wasn't even that funny, but he just like really pulls it together with just like his appearance and shit. I don't know, something about his face. But okay, so you start rapping, and does it start kind of cracking off like real early, or how long does it take?
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I pulled up like to the studio, and then I started rapping, and I did like one song, and it blew up in a month. So for that month, what do you think I was doing? Still gang banging, still doing this and that. So that's what I mean. I wasn't taking the rap serious. Then some vicious shit had happened to me, and then I still didn't start rapping. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, I was rapping and I was putting all this effort, you see, this craft, and no one was paying attention to shit until I moved to LA. Like the day I moved to LA, it cracked. Like not even capping. Like the day I didn't wait 2 days. Then it cracked. It literally cracked off. I came from Vegas. I missed my flight. The homie was coincidentally in Vegas. Drove me to my hood. I said what's up to my mom after I haven't seen her in a year. Told her, hey, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go to LA and I'm gonna pursue this rap shit. You know, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like she's like, okay, whatever. But you could tell she was just like, man, like, all right, type shit, whatever. Because if you know, I be doing worse shit than that. Like, oh, and I don't even say anything. So for me saying something like I'm going to do this, I knew she had to believe me, bro. Come on now, you know? So
you felt like you couldn't really blow up?
I was hella confident in this. I left my job. I left everything that I had going. I already had a regular job. I already had a car. I had my own house. You know what I'm saying? I was living regular life, and I was tired of punching that clock.
What area of LA did you move to?
South Central, Westmont.
I mean, that's a big decision, like to even get the money together for a deposit on an apartment and all this kind of shit. Like, you just moved yourself, or you had like a roommate, or?
A hyena.
Okay, you were in that kind of situation.
The snow bunny.
Got it. Oh, you're a connoisseur of the snow bunnies.
I am. I really am. Damn. Straight up.
Dr. Umar would be so conflicted about you.
Why?
Because he's all about black pride, and like you over here from a Mexican hood and white women.
The homie out there.
Oh, who?
The black girls too, though. I've been with the black girl before.
Flacco's our Dr. Umar, yeah.
I've been with the black girl before too, though. They know what's popping. Come on, man.
Yeah, which one's better?
This was just asked me that out there. You want me to burn myself out?
Yeah.
You're gonna see that shit later. Damn.
I mean, as long as we're talking stereotypes, they always act like Hispanic girls are crazy and black girls are mean. That's the stereotypes. I'm not saying those are true.
I was about to say, let's actually break this shit down then. Are you talking about just the pussy or how they act?
I think we gotta talk the total picture.
Like if you just
wife and one up.
A wife and one up?
Because pussy's always going to be pretty good.
Say, which one's better? Like that's what I'm saying.
But I think we got to take
if you're changing specifically on that, come on now, kid.
Wait, so what? Hispanic pussy's better?
My baby mama's straight Mexican.
Okay.
Let's just put it like that.
Okay. Shit. Honestly, I feel like
my daughter's 25% black.
Pussy is one thing where it's like variety is the spice of life. They're all great in their own ways. Besides fat. Fat's not great.
Fat?
Honestly, fat's pretty gross, yeah. There's got to be like a cutoff at a certain point. But like
the thicker it gets, you're saying like that, like something's just too thick, like you can't be caught walking in the mall with that.
You know, well, not even that, but like, I mean, you try to stick your dick in a 300 pounder. There's just like a lot of blubber to get through before your dick is even making. A lot
of obstacles got to overcome. Legend says that.
I mean,
if you want to make it happen, you can do it.
A 300-pound woman is gigantic.
Everyone always says if you want to, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, even beast woman. Who do you feel like you? Okay, so you moved to LA, and like when did you meet DJ Flip, and like who you actually connected with in terms of like having friends out here and shit?
Well, when I first came out here, it was I'm gonna keep it G. It was Blanco 15, the one that invited me.
Oh, okay, nice.
He's the one that invited me to a spa. Like he didn't even tell the people at the spa he was gonna bring me. He just brought me. Like he had been watching me for a while when I was out there out of state doing all this, making this content. I was doing vlogs. I would throw parties on my pad. All the snow bunnies, I had them out. You go through my music videos, everyone's capping on the hoes I had. At least I didn't pay him. I did everything so swift, bro. This shit's so crazy. Like how I came about and did all this shit. I did it so swift. I was not paying for nothing. All the bitches you see, I never paid them. They the vibe. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even tell them they're gonna be in a music video. It'll be like a party, and I just pull the camera out type shit. I'm already standing next to her, and they just don't walk away from the camera. You get me? Instead, they just be like, "Oh, I'm in a music video. I'm in a music video."
But okay, what's the appeal of the snow bunny?
You want me to keep it G?
Yeah.
They just seem so like clean, like, and they fucking listen. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They listen. Like, you cheat on a white girl, she's gonna cry and take you back. You cheat on a black girl, she's gonna punch you in your shit. And you cheat on a Mexican girl, she's gonna throw some shit at your car. Like, you get me?
Get her brother to kill you. Nah, but I feel like part of the appeal with white women has to be, yeah, like what you just said, that you can kind of put them through hell, and they're gonna kind of keep coming back for more.
Low key.
Not my experience, but this is what
or you put them through hell. You put them through hell, and they be like, damn. They don't like you or whatever, but then you be like, then I'm gonna leave, and then that's when they be like, oh, never mind then. You get me? Like, I feel like a white girl just don't want to see you with no one else. Like, they'll literally go through anything just to not see you with anyone else. You get what I'm saying?
Really?
The white girl will be your wife and sit her ass at home, nigga, while she knows you're out there. As long as you don't leave her.
Is that because white people just feel like society is supposed to belong to them? So like,
no, I just feel like
they got own their man.
They have to impress their mom and dad that they have a husband. You know what I mean? Straight up. Fuck yeah, I'll go through this as long as my family thinks that this ain't going on.
Okay, what race of woman is most likely to let you basically turn their crib into a trap spot and just be hustling out of there?
What race?
Yeah,
white.
White's good. See, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because when I met Brick Baby, it was because I was getting Zans off this girl back in the day, and she tells me she got a boyfriend named Brick Baby, and that he's got her whole crib full of pounds of mushrooms. This is what she told me. It's like over 10 years ago. And I'm like, damn, because I knew who he was just as like an underground rapper. And I'm like, what the f? You're dating that guy's like a super white girl. And I'm like realizing like,
that's what nose is cracking. Oh,
he's just trapping out her spot. Like, that's crazy. At that point, I was like, damn, I'm never going to rip you off for these Zans that I'm buying off you. Even though that
fool must know what's cracking. Oh.
Yeah,
I was living with the white girl too. I know what that feels like. That's a trip, huh? I know what it feels like to live in a house with a white girl, and you go to work and you get off work and she's right there making some food.
But is that mostly a white girl thing? Like
to do that?
Yeah,
I feel like all girls do that.
Yeah,
if they like you, they'll do that. It don't matter the race. They have to just like you, and the white girls just like you. I don't know.
But I've dated girls who like went to McDonald's every night.
She was like that too, though. She was weird. She was like white. Looked good and everything, but she just like ghetto as fuck. Like me, smoke a blunt with me, do this and that with me.
Do you like a girl that smokes?
To be honest, I do, but it doesn't matter if not. It's not. I'm not like a stigma because if not, fuck it, more for me. Don't be rolling up my weed when I ain't there.
It's a nice pastime.
I better not get home and my sack is lower than it was.
Yeah, for sure. That's the problem. It's a nice pastime to share.
But I ain't gonna lie. I like girls that like me, bruh. Like you have to like me. I want a dumbass bitch, like straight up. I want you to like the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I smell, everything. Just like it. Like I should not have to try to do nothing to impress you. You should just steal in there. Right. I like girls like that.
No, that's real. Just appreciate me for me.
That's what's getting spoiled.
I'm the prize. I'm the gift. Like realize you're in the presence of something special here.
Basically, like I just love to have trust. Like if I say there's nothing around that corner, just go around that corner. Don't be like, are you sure, bruh? And now I'm mad. You get what I'm saying? Don't question shit. Like I know what's best for everything.
My girl,
look where I'm at.
My girl really looks down on me because of the fact that I am into it when a girl acts like a fan. Because a girl,
you don't like it?
No, I do. A girl will come up to me at a party and be like, "Oh my god, I love you. Like I want to fuck you one day. You guys are so cool, whatever." And I'll be like, "Damn, we should fuck her. That's
girls
hard."
Like that too,
and my girl will be like, "Oh, you just love these fan bitches." Ugh.
Girls like that shit too, though. Girls like you see Steph Curry's baby mama got in trouble for that, or she went viral because she admitted in an interview, like, I ain't gonna lie, I do like the male attention. Like, I do love when I go out and my boyfriend isn't around, but other guys compliment me. I like that. What's wrong with that, bruh?
Yeah, you can't say.
You know that. You like that shit. You get what I'm saying?
You're supposed to act like you don't like it. It takes 3 hours to do makeup in the mirror.
It takes 3 hours to do your makeup in the mirror. Like, you ain't doing that shit just for. If I say you look good, and come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, women can't lie to us and act like they don't care about how they look when they're spending 2 or 3 hours in the makeup chair. And
then you go out with them, you're like, let's go to the movies. They put on some sweats and a t-shirt and no makeup. They go out with their friends, all suited and booted. No, that's real. So you moved out here and then you met DJ Flip? Yeah, I actually went on there for like a hot take freestyle, like a quick thing, and then he seen me and he just me. Right. It was just supposed to be like quick in and out thing, like you know how I go to different platforms. Mm-hmm. He just happened to be like, "Hey man, tap in." And so have you locked in with him and done a ton of music? Yeah. Definitely. But you guys didn't sign any kind of like deal or anything? Nah, my manager just had like we just had a thing going on. We were just booking studio time and doing this and that. We had like an agreement going on. We were working, man. Like that fool fucks with my sound. Like it don't have nothing to do with no contract, no nothing. Like it's just off the love. Like you see a young kid trying to do his thing straight up. I think he's the one that brought me here and introduced me to you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. And then I started actually listening to it and I was like, oh, okay, this is hard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, man. I feel like you and Blanco together is kind of like
You think that's a crazy combo?
I mean, you're not like a group, but when you guys do come together, I feel like it's just so much young energy from a dude who's realistically half Mexican and then another dude who's Bosnian. But it's a new take on you know what like a young joint rapping sounds like.
Speak that language.
Bosnian?
I will be speaking that shit on the phone.
Really?
Dead ass, I hear him.
Oh shit. When you hear your friend talking to his parents in a different language, that's when you realize what's really going on. Yeah, I've been in that position.
Bro's been here before. He's been on this earth before.
Okay, so like now at this point, like, are you doing label meetings? Are you talking to people like that, or trying to like figure out how they can make your career blow up faster?
Hell yeah, that's been going on. Shit, damn near the whole time I've been out here. But I'm just doing my thug thizzle right now.
Definitely. But so that's like you're not in a hurry to do that. You feel like you're just gonna keep blowing up independently, and you'll do the label thing if it makes sense at some point.
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck yeah, I might as well do my due diligence and stop the stress from everyone. Should I tell us what's cracking?
Oh shit! What, you already signed something?
Yes, sir. The kid's on a sick one. You know why I don't got the chain right now? You know why I don't got my chain right now? Today's a good ass day. I got some fresh. Shout out to Solly, man. He only made 150 of these sweaters. You know why I'm doing good today? I mean, you know where my fucking chain's at today? The Fly Bay Mamas. I could give a let them. You know, she's on it, wearing it, whatever. Who gives a
You just left it there.
Yeah.
Did that almost make you want to cancel the interview?
Because I just feel like a G. Like, I literally just feel like a G today. I'm doing out of the ordinary shit today. About to go book a nice ass hotel after this. Buy some a gold bottle of Bel Air. Sure, today's the day. But
TommyGunz seems like he's really enjoying life.
I am. I just signed a deal with Sony Records.
Really?
I'm gonna be the first artist to start off this music group called AK Music.
Really?
I'm about to be the first artist to crack off something. Like,
wow.
I'm the future, man. Straight up.
That's huge.
You ain't never heard of this before? AK Music Group. Straight up.
I used to always tell artists to stay independent, but I feel like they're gonna help you blow up a lot faster.
Yeah, I was about to say this ain't independent or signing. Like, this is some new shit. Like, watch.
Really?
I'm a youngster. I got time to play around. Like, one thing about all the old heads hating on me or whatever the going on with this speculation on my name that I dislike the old heads and this and that. I just like to play with, like, if someone makes fun of me, they say something about my hairline, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a song and then my next song and say that my hairline looks good. Or
what's wrong with your hairline?
No, it's good. Now I'm just saying, just listen to the point I'm trying to say is basically if they make fun of anything, I use it and I play with it. But that's why I keep going viral.
Do you kind of have like a little dip in the middle? Is that what they give you a hard time about?
I got the Mexican hairline, kid.
Is that a Mexican thing?
Not that. Hey, if you know that you know, if you're a Mexican kid, bro, and I know it's cracking because I'm from Pixie, homie. Whenever you go, you don't even get the hairline, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get the hairline. They get the haircut, but they don't touch the hairline. Like, I'm not explaining. Mexicans always get made fun of that, huh? They'll be like, get the hairline.
You never had an Edgar?
Hell no, I can't even get an Edgar if I wanted to.
That wouldn't work, huh? Yeah,
you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
All the like, if you're 8 years old and you're Mexican, you know when you go to the barbershop, your mom does not let you get the lineup, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be like, it's too much or it looks dumb or whatever.
Because it only looks good for a few days.
Then when you're like in high school, that's when you realize, nah, I need a fade. I need a lineup. You get what I'm saying? I'm still like that. I only trust the one barber to actually touch my hairline. That's what I do. I get my hair cut and then I would just not tell them, don't touch the hairline, bro.
Really?
Because I feel like if they try to touch it, they're going to f it up even more stupid. Straight up.
Definitely.
Nah, but I be playing around. I be toying around with, like, when people make fun of me, I literally just use it to my advantage. I don't know how I do it so swiftly. Like, instead of getting mad, I'll go on an interview and I'll express my anger right there because now the views go up. Now who's getting paid off that? Like, all of us right here.
No, that's
I go
super
argue
important.
in the comment section.
Yeah.
Where's that gonna give me, bro? Only like 30 people gonna see it.
Right.
I wasted all my energy being mad at it. You get what I'm saying?
No,
right here, it's gonna
sure.
get the real exposure. Like, if someone were to ever diss me, I'm not gonna make a diss song. I'll probably just go on an interview, talk shit, and there.
Really?
The interview goes up. Now my music going up, not his clout. You get what I'm saying?
You couldn't see yourself getting into a big back and forth rap battle type thing?
I mean, you can never say never, but fuck.
Maybe if it was the right person. Because when I was searching your name, I started seeing your ops making songs with your name in the title.
Straight up.
Dissing you.
That's one-sided beef, though.
You're not down to partake? Is that some shit where it's just like
cry for help right there? That's basically what that is.
The dudes from where you're from, just basically.
They're tripping on some little shit that, like, I just said because I was drunk and I just like to talk shit.
Right.
And that song's never coming out. Like, that's what's funny. That song's never coming out. Like,
They sampled you talking
Bro
shit.
was happy that he heard that.
They took it as offensive towards you.
I gave him something to wake up and motivate him every day. You're welcome, dog.
There it is. How'd you get the TommyGunz name?
To be honest, I just heard somebody say that shit in a rap bar, and then I heard it, and I was just like, that would be a badass name. Me and him were debating my name for a fat ass minute. What should it be? Like some crazy shit, and I don't know how I came up with that. I just picked it. It had really no meaning to it. I just knew I wanted my name to be something related to with a gun because my name from my hood is Gunner.
Okay.
So I wanted to be something like all my homies from my hood know me as that. So I wanted my rap name to at least be something like that.
Right. Yeah, because, okay, I seen you talking to my boy Gunner, and you're like, yo, that's my name.
Yeah.
And then crazy. Today I seen you walk up on my friend Julian, and you're like, yo, that's my name.
Hey.
All right, you can believe that. Believe it. You don't want them to know the government?
No, yeah, I already said the government. I'm just saying though,
okay.
No, we're good. Hell no. I'm a loke, bro. Trust.
I'm like, does he just say that to everybody?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Donnie, that's my name.
No. It's because I rarely run into people with that name. So when I do, like, that's if you caught me in a good moment to see that, because otherwise I'd be like, my name's Julio, because my homie's been calling me Julio since I was like in 7th grade when we were playing sports. Julio Jones, football player.
Yeah.
That was my idol, man. Shout out to Julio Jones, man. If he ever sees this, man, you a loke, homie. I would always choose the number 11 when I would play sports.
I love just telling everybody they're a loke. That's so good.
I'm a loke.
That's like some cool ass slang. I could get into that.
I'm a loke. If you ever get caught cheating or anything,
yeah, why'd you do that?
Pull you over,
Shit, I'm a loke. Yeah, I'm a loke, baby. My girl's gonna be like, what the does that mean? Okay, so I guess like okay, where do we want to go with this? Okay.
Whatever's clever.
Rap beef, not trying to partake. Do you think it's harder to be accepted as a rapper, being a black Southsider, or do you feel like people are kind of interested in it and that it actually helps you?
Yeah, I feel like it actually helps me out a lot, and then my lyrics are actually hard as so people when they watch me, they just like stay tuned. Like I got 7.7 million people on the dashboard right now, 35K followers on Instagram. Why don't I have 7.7 million followers? You get me? Everyone's watching.
Building up. We just gotta keep getting bigger and bigger records.
Like everyone's watching though. Like
yeah.
Everyone does seem interested in me. And I'm surprised. I've been getting a lot of love out here. I haven't beef with no one. You know what I mean? You haven't seen no beef with me or no one.
Nah, that's good. Yeah, man. Just keep it positive and just keep moving in like a good direction.
Positive note.
They'll definitely, it feels like it's just kind of like destined to happen, that you're just going to have like a really huge year. I'm going to see where it goes from there.
That's because I keep it humble though. Like everybody knows what's up. I always say it every time. I always say the same shit every time. If you do this shit for the wrong reason, it's not going to work, because the earth's going to feel that you're doing it they're going to know you're doing it for the wrong reason. You're going to get more obstacles than the average person.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really just telling my story. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to get a fat ass chain. These bad bitches. I've been getting bitches before the rap. Fools know what's up with me. You get what I'm saying?
Are you going to choose up on all your old hoes and just be like, nah, I got new fancy chicks with BBLs and shit?
You know that's going to happen.
It's got to happen, right? Yeah.
It's got to happen, so then I can get it over with and see what do I really want when I'm a grown-ass man. Like literally, like when I got my own house, my own everything.
But okay,
whenever I don't need no one for shit, then we're gonna see who's the baddest now. I don't need you for your car, your money. I don't need nothing.
Well, you're in a weird situation because you're young enough, being like 20, that it's like you need to just be living your life. But then at the same time, like you like to have a girlfriend around. You like to have somebody that you have a connection with that's comfortable.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that is true, whatever. But I like older girls too, so it makes it easier for me to be on my how do you say? I don't want to say pimp shit. I don't even know if Sureños can pimp, but. I'm not on my pimp shit, but I'm just saying, like, they help me out as in I could be friends with benefits. It'd be the older ones that only down to do that, bro.
Really?
I could talk to a girl that's my age, 20, 19, and you know what they're gonna, as soon as you're just trying to have a real life conversation, like, oh, and you say something about your ex, they're just gonna look at you like, what? They're not gonna pay attention to nothing else that you say. As soon as you say that, then now they're mad. Now you're trying to.
Yeah.
That's just some immature ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And with the older girl, you could have a real conversation. She'll tell you about how her husband did her dirty and this and that, and she'll me be like, what? Whatever.
Yeah, because bro,
like a real conversation.
You with a girl that's 30. She's been in a bunch of serious relationships. She had her feelings hurt by dudes, etc. She's like a real killer. Like she knows what it's like to go through all this shit. Whereas you with a girl that's 19,
and I make her, and then
this shit all seems brand new.
And
to
then
her.
You know what I do? I make her feel 19 because that's how old I am. You feel me? That's my Don't clip that.
Bro, you got a lot of game for a young dude.
Don't write that down.
You got a lot of game.
Nah, that's just simple shit. I got so much game for the world that I don't even feel like who's ready. Like when it comes to game, I got game on gangbanging and politics, like gangbanging tip. That's what I'm really laced up on.
Really?
This is just talking shit.
You got any gangbanging tips for me?
I don't.
No.
I just want to let that be known, though. Fools know what's cracking. I feel like I made it clear already that I got all these tattoos on my face and this and that, so I could do whatever I want. I don't have to act hard. I don't have to act tough. Like, you know what I mean? When I go to jail, then we'll see who's tough.
Right.
When everyone goes to jail, then we'll see who's tough.
So you had any squabbles in the county?
No, I haven't.
Never happened.
How I said, I keep my mouth quiet, homie. Don't do drugs. Don't owe money. Don't. It's simple, bro. Like,
right.
I'm a youngster, but I know what's up. It's literally so simple. I'm gonna tell it how it is. Most people not say that. Don't do drugs in jail and be like, oh, my girl will cash app you later, and you just get the drugs and not pay, and later your girl coincidentally bank closed. Now you got your ass whooped, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
That's not good.
That's just simple rules to just follow, bro. Dead ass. I don't know how people don't do that shit.
So you were getting drugs in jail?
No, hell no.
I hear you rapping about taking Xans and stuff though. You around a little bit, right?
And no, that was like when I was younger though.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
So you don't pills currently? Lean?
Right now, the only thing I do right now, I smoke bud. I drink liquor like a motherfucker. I don't know why. Like,
really?
I feel like I'm low key becoming alcoholic because every time I'm in a good ass mood or I'm having a good day, it won't be as good if I don't have the alcohol.
We gotta watch out for that. That could definitely be something that holds
If I
you
know
back.
I'm about to bad bitch, I need the alcohol. If I know I'm gonna have an interview, I need the alcohol. If I know, you get what I'm saying, or else the day won't be as good. Why is that? Why is that a problem? Why can't I just go without it and just?
Probably because you're alcoholic.
I just want to be drunk.
Your body is screaming out for the alcohol. Like it's not. Your body's not going to feel content unless it gets this drug that is literally
Today I'm solid.
holding
Today
it together.
I'm sipping come on now, but this one was a good one. Like I already knew what I was doing today.
Yeah, I was watching another interview you did, and you were just nursing a Modelo the whole time, and I was like, I wonder how many of those he goes through per day.
I wonder how much blunts I go through a day. I'm not rolling right now.
Do you feel like the weed is more your problem?
Definitely the weed is my problem because that shit smells like a. You can't hide the fact that you do it. You can't smoke it in people's house. You get what I'm saying? It's just an issue. Like, and for people that don't smoke weed, they make such a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just fucking weed.
Nah, for sure. Like,
but it's a problem though. It sucks that I can't just put it down. I can't.
When I'm going to my 4-year-old's like t-ball game, and it's like, you know, if I just stink like weed in that environment, like, you know how much that shit stands out? And then,
but then again, you wish you could enjoy your daughter's game while being high.
Yeah, right.
And just chillax.
Like, I'm not really enjoying this unless it's fly. No, but then, all right. So I did like a parent dinner with all these other parents and shit. And one of the most normal white mom you ever seen in her life. And we're getting done our meal. And she just pulls out a Xan and she's like, all right, time to go.
Way.
And I'm just like, what the like, because in my head,
hooray,
that's way too crazy for like rappers don't do that on the podcast. Even the ones who take pills and get up, they don't just like pop his hand in the middle of the interview. This chick doing it at a table with like 15 other parents. I'm like, oh shit, y'all got different rules out here because y'all would never go outside and smoke a blunt right now. But she'll pop a Xan in front of the whole table. I was like, that's a real bitch right there. I don't know.
With no water, no.
Shit, she probably had a little water.
I used to take it with no water. Straight up.
You gotta taste it. That shit tastes so disgusting that you want to like really make sure you
like soap. Oh.
Like you want to let your body know in advance, like, oh, hey, you're gonna feel real good in about 20, 30 minutes.
Just to make yourself feel better while you're feeling that nasty taste.
Yeah, the nasty taste.
That's like getting high or taking a dab. Like you cough so much you feel like you want to throw up, but as you're coughing, you know once you're done coughing, you're gonna sit back on the couch and just be like, high. That
cough is you getting higher.
Yeah, that's
right
what I'm saying. It's worth it. You know it hurts, but it's worth the high.
Nah, because even when you like hit the blunt too hard and you just like start coughing like crazy, don't you feel like that's like the highest that you get? Like that's way higher than you would have got if you you know, like it's just.
That's why fools' eyes get red.
Nah, facts.
From the coughing.
So okay. What do you got coming up? Anything else that we need to know about in terms of like what you're excited about and like what's coming forward in the career? You think about project or are you just going video by video?
An EP right now. No, not an EP, an album with me and Demon. 6 and Letter Boy. That's my boy, man. We came a long way from Pixley, bro. Y'all fools don't even know.
For sure.
Fucking, we got that coming out. That shit's already ready and set to go. I just posted on the IG. It's going viral right now because we haven't really been posting shit. I'd be dropping singles. I do content. I do promo. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've been savoring everything. It's a coincidence that I'll be keeping up with all this content. And little do fools know this whole time, you don't think I'd be in the studio at 3 a.m.? You know what I'm saying? I've been cooking shit and I just haven't been dropping it because now the label shit going on, like everything's going to be legit now. Like I was already doing this on my own. Like all these ideas of coming up with, I'm going to do this crazy shit in the video. I'm going to throw this gang sign up. I'm going to do this and that. Now these fools are going to make my, like, how do I say it? They're going to make my vision come to life. That makes sense. So now I just feel like ain't no one going to stop me now.
You know what I love that you say, and I can't really say it right, is how you say Surgang. But I can't.
Surgang.
It sounds crazy when I say it.
Going up.
I can't roll my R's at all, so it doesn't sound like at all like what you're trying to say.
I be seeing the little kids, or people be sending me videos of the little kids of them doing it. I always repost about, be like, damn, they need to. I don't want to tell them to pronounce it right, because you know what I mean. That's like some
kind of weird, yeah.
That's not even weird. It's just like, damn, I don't want the kids. Little do they know what they're saying, you know? They don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
But they be saying shooter gang. They think I'm saying shooter gang. I'm saying Sur gang, SUR.
We did a live stream where I was off mushrooms, and me and Ralphie the Plug kept saying it.
Sur gang.
Man, it just really rolls off your tongue, even though I can't say it right. All right. Yeah, man. TommyGunz going to the moon.
The youngest going up.
The youngest in charge. It's happening. Everybody tap in. If you ain't heard his music yet, you're in for a treat.
I wish I was in charge. The big hente is in charge.
The what?
The big hente is in charge, but one day I'll be in charge.
The big hente?
Yeah, big hente.
You talking about hentai?
No, hell no. The big homies. Hentai. This was a low.
You know about hentai?
Something like that. Hey.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy, man?
We got all cultures right there. Mexican and black dude jerking off to Japanese animated porn.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I used to always watch your interviews, bro.
For real?
This shit's crazy. Like, you don't even know. Like, now I'm gonna tell you the real shit. You get what I'm saying? This is just like, we talked it out. That was so natural. But now I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, this shit's a trip. Like, I appreciate you inviting me, bro. Straight up.
All right, man. It's my pleasure.
I feel like
it never gets old.
I've been here a couple times before too, though. I already been here before, so it's not like this is my first time ever. I never told you this before. You get what I'm saying? I waited for that. You get what I'm saying? And we just talked hella natural, like if I knew this nigga for 5 years. No,
that's how I know you're destined for greatness, because you just can like go into a situation like that and just act supernatural and everything. That's important.
And I don't know how. Like, no one taught me this. Like, basically how I said it. Like, I've been quiet my whole life, so all this is just like, I'm acting how I want to be now, and no one could stop me now. Like, who's tripping off me? Like, I'm from a hood. I gangbang. Like, I just got older, and I came to a realization of a lot of things. Like, I'm young. I got homies behind my back. I happen to be lucky to be in the right room to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna f this up. I know exactly what I'm doing with all this shit. All the homies gonna eat off this shit, and everyone's gonna remember who helped them eat, and no one's ever gonna do me dirty. If you're nice to everyone, anytime I ask for a favor, right now I could get a haircut for free. Right now I could get some weed. I'm in LA. I can get anything I want now. Like, I don't even have to spend money, because I be showing so much love to people. They can be like, let me give this to you. Don't spend your money. The other person they see them, they're like, oh, let me tax this fool.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, I got high hopes for you, man. I think your career is about to go crazy. So everybody tap in. TommyGunz.
I appreciate that. If you said it, then it is going to happen.
It's going to happen. We're going to make sure it happens. TommyGunz, No Jumper, coolest podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and go turn my man up on all streaming platforms.
21st birthday coming up. Catch me at the strip club. We going up, dog.
Oh, shit. Let me know. I'm pulling up.
I'm saving all my ones from as of today until my 21st birthday. I'm going to save every $1 bill I get. I'm throwing it all. When I go to the store and I get change and they give me ones, I'm putting it in a stack. I'm already doing it right now.
Let's go. It's time. TommyGunz. Let's go.
Food gang.